deficit, that's for sure. Nuisance showers, yeah, you better believe it. But eventually it will dry out. It's going to be a little later on this week before we ultimately see that happen. Let's look at where we've been the last few days. Pretty much the last 5 days of not picking up at least a trace amount of rain. We've made some incremental progress. So far today, a little less than a half of an inch of rain at ILM Airport. But showers continue on, so that number is going to be updated by the time you join Gannon for Carolina in the morning. But still, it's a lot of rain in a relatively short amount of time. So now that the ground's a little more saturated, we got to watch out for some poor drainage. Flooding concerns, that rain chance only going to spike again heading through the rest of the evening and overnight, barely dipping below that 70-degree mark. Rain and rumbles may well wake you up in the middle of the night. Just make sure those WECT First Alert weather app settings are set to follow you, just in the event we get a rogue severe thunderstorm warning or worse, any kind of flood warning with anything that may wind up developing overnight. Lower 80s come tomorrow, taking a couple steps up in the temperature department. May have a couple sunny spells as well in between everything. But boy, it's going to be a mixed bag, that's for sure. The raindrops very evident here on our Easy Pro Express First Alert Skycam high atop the Murchison building. Latest stats from the airport feature a 74-degree temperature, a southeast breeze just below 10 miles an hour, and a dew point in the lower 70s. Talk about air you can wear. Relative humidity almost up to complete saturation. Notice visibility not pristine. It's going to be lower here in the course of any of those showers and storms, especially the really heavy pockets there. Still dealing with at least a marginal risk for some severe weather. This kind of updated late in the game here by the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma. Damaging winds, perhaps some flooding concerns with an excessive rainfall outlook on the slight side for all of southeastern North Carolina. Can't rule out a couple spinners either, so that's another reason your WECT First Alert weather app may be handy to make sure those location settings are set on even while you're asleep. If we got to wake up in the middle of the night, you'll at least have that audible alarm. So here we go. Satellite and radar composite for you. Yeah, it's just a continual band of showers and rain, so on and so forth. The rest of the area quiet. Some active weather just to the north. That, for the time being, is going to continue to move to the north. Elsewhere, things looking okay, but it's an active tornado warning, as you can see, up just to the north of Greenville. Additional moisture coming our way, so don't look for any big changes here in the next few hours. Let's take you forward. It's just going to be more of the same, and overnight, yes, some heavy clusters too. Here's late tomorrow morning. We may actually get a little bit of a breather and a couple of breaks here and there in the clouds, so it'll give us an opportunity to dry out, probably warm up as well. You notice by the afternoon, some of the heavier bands of rain, if any, going to continue to be off to the west. Let's try to tally up some of this rain, shall we? Even from now, where we're resetting the counter at 0 through at least Thursday morning, we could still be looking at another couple inches of rain. So this is going to be pretty substantial here, folks, as we start to dry out. Notice how temps ramp up in a big way. Fran, we're talking highs around 90 for the first time this year. Could be flirting with some records there as well. And the next 10 days cooling off ever so slightly. But boy, it's going to be a big taste of summer. Really toasty weekend in store.
Yeah, that is warm. All right.